Andre, who was just about 5 years, had a wonderful affection to a young girl called Merlin, who was about 15 years old. One day, Andre went to see Merlin. She was in a highly distressed mood. Andre questioned her, "Why are you so disturbed?" "My small brother, yesterday I went to the town. On my way back home, I met a PHI and he warned me for not wearing a mask. But I have no one to get it done. Now I cannot go to the town without a mask." "Ayyo, is it for that you are so disturbed? Don't worry. Within few hours, I will get one for you and one for me." Saying so, he ran home. He collected few coins which he had saved and went to meet tailor uncle, who was very fond of him. "Oh, my dear Andre, what made you come here?" "Uncle, please stitch 2 masks, one for me and the other for my sister Merlin." He laughed and said, "Wait a little, I will make both for you and your sister." So the tailor uncle straightway took some cloth and finished up both and gave Andre. He tried to pay him for it. "Don't worry, Sana, I don't any fee from you." He put his mark on and ran home. He thought that he must beautify the mask. So he entered the room and colored eyes, nose, and applied lipstick on lips and ran to meet Merlin. Sister, I got it done. Now come out, I will put it on you. For that, please close your eyes." So he put the mask on her face. Her mother and father, seeing the mask, could not remain laughing. Even the passing by rushed to the scene and began to laugh. Why was it? Andre had painted a moustache below the nose. Andre immediately took it off and removed the moustache. And the result was, through shame, she had to remain at home for a few days. Once in a way, Merlin's friends used to ask, "Did you take a shave recently?" Andre was perturbed and did not go to meet Merlin for a few days. For the future generation, an old person was digging a pit on his land. A young boy rushed to the scene and asked him, "Oh, my dear grandfather, what are you doing?" "I am preparing the ground to plant a jack tree." "Do you think that you can gain anything by planting a jack tree at this age? Do you think that you can live so long until it bears fruits?" "Sana, don't be selfish. The fruit of a jack we eat today was not planted by us. They were planted by the past generation. Today it is our duty to plant trees for use by the young generation." "I am very sorry, Grandpa, and I apologize to you for having a wrong view about your holy act. I promise you to do the same you are doing today. My son, it is nice of you to understand your duty towards the coming generation. Have you ever thought of this jackfruit? We name it as rice tree in the past. From unmatured tiny fruit, we take number of use. We can prepare a nutritious curry out of it. We can boil it and use it as a major diet. When ripened, it is a tasty fruit. Now our people tin them and export to foreign countries. The jackfruit could be used at any stage. Its leaves are given to goats and cattle as food. Here I have to explain something sorrowful about the stem of it. When fully matured, its timber is very strong. In building houses, making furniture, making musical instruments, we can use its stem. With pride, we can say that we had a strong naval force to conquer other countries and to save our countries from invaders. So far, I don't tell you the most precious duty done by the jack tree. Its unseen duty to the survival of the mankind is not known. Remember, it supplies us pure air, oxygen for safe and healthy living of the mankind. Carbon dioxide cannot be totally neglected. It is in the absorbing the heat of the sun rays. It maintains humidity and the freshness of air.